Good morning, everybody. We are going to talk about deep blue today. And there's so much to say, so we're going to get started here in just a little bit. But I want to thank you for your patience for me and my family in the month of May. I know I haven't been present in the group a whole lot and doing videos and things, because for those of you that don't know, our daughter Jessica graduated from college at the beginning of May, and so we moved all her belongings back home and put them in the spare room, and then she got a position at Disney, and so that meant sorting all those belongings and deciding what to take and what to pack up and what to get rid of. And we had a family vacation and we got her moved in at Orlando. So the month of May was pretty much jam-packed for us, and I just had to step away from this for a little bit. Hey, Gloria, thank you for joining me. And Amber, thank you for joining me. So with that being said, it's been so long since I've done a video. I gotta be honest with you, I got a little case of nerves going on, which is just really, really funny. But I'm running a little bit late because I'm a learner and I love to research, and I got sucked into it. So let me share with you all what I have already known some of it I learned. Pretty good stuff. So deep blue, if you have your deep blue, go grab it. Take a whiff of it. I love it. I know my mom doesn't, but I love it. Hey, Linda, thank you for joining me. I got to be honest with you all. Sometimes I put this on as perfume. I love it that much. Hey, kitty cat. She's going to help today, I guess. So it's a blend of oils that are known for soothing inflammation. There's actually been scientific research done on it. It's a proven fact, soothes inflammation. They also alleviate pain and reduce soreness. So let's talk about the oils. Hey, Mom, thank you for joining me. The oils that make up the blend. The first one is wintergreen. Wintergreen is 99% methyl salicylate, and you may recognize that name. It's an ingredient that is seen on products that you can get for reducing joint pain and such. However, it's synthetically produced for those products. So this is natural methyl salicylate. Wintergreen and birch are the two plants that have it in the highest concentration. Wintergreen having 99% methyl salicylate. Now, why it's used so much is because it has cortisone-like properties. So it's good for all the itises and isms that are associated with joints and muscles and connective tissue and bones and all of that. The next one is camphor wood oil, and it is a natural analgesic and an anti-inflammatory, and it's one of the ingredients that gives this its distinctive aroma, but again, I don't think it's a bad thing. The next is peppermint. Peppermint is a known anti-inflammatory, and it's also cooling to the cells. So your muscles and joints, when you have inflammation or you're exercising, they heat up, and the peppermint actually helps to cool it down. And peppermint also can relieve congestion. It has ylang ylang in it, which is calming and helps recover from exhaustion. So if you are in a lot of pain, you know how tiring it is. Ylang ylang can help recover from exhaustion. And then the next one is blue tansy. Blue tansy is an analgesic, so it's a pain reliever and an anti-inflammatory. And German chamomile. It's not the same as Roman chamomile. We can get Roman chamomile as a single oil. We can't get German chamomile. German chamomile is an antioxidant, an anti-inflammatory, and an analgesic, and it helps to relieve congestion. And both of those, blue tansy and German chamomile, they are what gives deep blue its distinctive color. It's a pretty fun color, so pretty. It's just about that blue. It almost matches. Hey, Linda, thank you for joining me. So another oil in it is helichrysum. Helichrysum can cleanse the blood and it helps improve circulation. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory, thought to be able to penetrate the meninges of the brain. So you've heard of meningitis, which is inflammation of the meninges of the brain and the spinal cord. Helichrysum is thought to be able to penetrate that to reduce inflammation. So that tells you how powerful it is. And then osmanthus, which is another soothing, relaxing oil and also an expectorant. So one of the things that makes deep blue a very beneficial oil to have is that you've got your German chamomile and your osmanthus and your camphor that you cannot get from doTERRA as a single oil, but you can get them this way in the blend. And so here again, I've talked about osmanthus before. The blends that have osmanthus in it are some of my favorites, so it's a great way to enjoy that oil. So safety use. There are some things that you need to know about using deep blue. First of all, it is not for internal use, which brings me to this. This is a dietary supplement called Deep Blue because it does similar to what the oil does, but this does not have the oil in it. This is all herbals and other proprietary, it's a proprietary blend. We're going to talk about this when we get to the supplements, which I plan on doing after I get done with the blends. So just know that this is safe to take internally because it does not have this oil blend in it. This is not for internal use. It is for aromatic and topical use. And yes, Mom, some people do diffuse the deep blue. I've heard of people diffusing it at night in the evenings because they find it calming, relaxing, soothing, helps them to relax and unwind in preparation for getting a good night's sleep. So aromatically and topically, not internally. Another way that you can know not to take it internally is the label does not have a supplement fact box like this does. This tells you a serving size and how many calories it is, just like food. This does not have that. This just goes to the teeny tiny print of what oils are in there. So not for internal use. People that are prone to skin sensitivity, repeated use of this in the same place could cause skin sensitivity issues. You might develop little blisters there. I did have a customer who was applying it to her shoulder so often that she actually broke out with a little rash on her fingers because she was using it so very much. So I helped her mix it into a roller bottle, and that issue went away for her because she wasn't getting it on her fingers then. She could just use it in the roller bottle. So why use deep blue? Well, I came up with 4 ideas on my own. If you've got other ideas, you can please comment and let me know. First of all, it's effective pain relief. And it has side benefits. So all those oils that are in there do other things besides reduce inflammation and relieve pain. Like the peppermint relieves congestion. I actually figured out one thing that I have been doing, and I wasn't really knowing why I was doing it, was when I put it on before I exercised, the little bit of residue that I had on my fingers, I would put on my chest or even up here or back here. A, because it's cooling, and B, because I could smell it, and it actually helped open up my airways while I was exercising. So you get the side benefit of a decongestant. Another reason is because over-the-counter pain relievers all have some sort of negativity attached to them. They're hard on your stomach, they're hard on your liver, but you know, we need pain relievers. So even if you're using Deep Blue and you still have to use an over-the-counter product too, but you can reduce your use of that over-the-counter product, that's a win because it's better for your internal organs. And lastly, one thing I didn't know is that Deep Blue has the side benefit of helping you emotionally, because when you're in pain, it affects your emotions. And it can assist you when you are emotionally resisting or fighting against the pain that you're in. So I found that pretty interesting too. So, ways that you can get Deep Blue. Deep Blue is one of those products that doTERRA has made available for us in a lot of different ways. So you got the 5 milliliter oil, you got the lotion, which has a whole 5 milliliter of the oil in it, but it's in a lotion form, so it spreads farther and it takes just a little bitty pea-sized amount. You've also got the sample packets, so it's easy to take the lotion with you wherever you go. If you go through the lotion a lot, you can get the supersized version. And they have a roller bottle that is just Deep Blue oil. So this roller bottle is twice the price of this one because it's twice the amount of oil. This is a 5 mil, this is a 10 mil. So it's twice the price. But there's also a Deep Blue Touch for those of you that have experienced skin sensitivity issues. Anything that says touch has the fractionated coconut oil mixed in it already. So you have, and it's not in this picture, it's on the page with all the touches, but you have 2 options for roller bottle, or you can just get the 5 mil and make your own roller bottle. So the last thing I wanted to talk about is layering Deep Blue. Sometimes if your pain is intense, you're going to get more benefit from the Deep Blue if you use another oil to layer with it. So I'm just going to throw out the list of oils that I have found to be effective for me when I needed a little bit more punch with my Deep Blue. And if there's something that you have used and you have found beneficial, please make sure to comment, because we're all sharing, we're all learning here. So frankincense is great because it's an anti-inflammatory. Turmeric, it has been really surprising to me in how it can reduce pain, especially in joints. Copaiba, it's a powerful pain reliever. Lemongrass. Lemongrass is an often overlooked pain reliever, and it's great because it's one of the ones that's less expensive. Marjoram. Marjoram is great, especially for the connective tissue areas. It's the go-to for tennis elbow, frozen shoulder, and also one of the sandalwoods. Sandalwoods are beneficial to add into that because they actually help repair cartilage, which is something that Western medicine says we can't do. So, hope that gives you some valuable information about Deep Blue. If you don't have any, get you some. Talk to the person that brought you to this group and find out how. And I hope y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.